Hi, the purpose of this video is to explain the Cookie Bear service dog videos that I post. Cookie Bear is a home-trained service dog for my daughter who has fairly crippling social anxiety, and she doesn't do well outside the safety of her family. So that means when she's at home or she's at family events, she does fine. But once she goes out, she doesn't do very well. And it is reached to the point where it's stopping her from going to school. So what we did was we bought Cookie Bear from a reputable breeder. Sadly, we were not able to find a small dog who had not been abused and did not have anxious responses from a rescue organization. So we did end up having to buy Cookie Bear. He ran us about $450, which is about $100 more than the last dog we got from a rescue society, Kiyoshi. She ran us $350. So, and we also felt, and I find that having trained 2 other service dogs, that having the dog from puppy is the easiest way to instill the mentality that service dogs need for work. Cookie Bear is a Shih-Tzu, which is a teddy bear, and they are designer dogs specifically as therapy dogs. And what that means is that he has a really great temperament. He has a great health, and he'll probably live about 15 to 17 years. So I was really looking for a dog that would live a long time and that would be healthy. German Shepherds have a tendency to have hip dysplasia by the time they're 10, 11 years old. So I wanted a dog that would last a little bit longer to get her through college. So Cookie Bear is considered hypoallergenic because he actually has hair instead of fur. And the downside to that is that with a Poodle Maltese Shih-Tzu mix, which is what Cookie Bear is, he has a lot of hair. So we have a lot of maintenance for grooming. We wash him weekly, and I trim him about every 3 weeks. About once every 3 months I take him to a groomer's and have his nails done and has his ears checked out and make sure that he is got a clean bill of health. One of the downsides of having a teddy bear dog is that they do not like being separated from their owners. They get extremely anxious from separation, which, if you're in the truest sense looking for a service dog that is going to be with you 24/7, then you got the right breed, because Cookie Bear wants to be with his handler all the time, which is great. We put a lot of time and effort into training. Training is an every single day thing, and it is a mentality. So while we're not regimented like the military, we have constant expectations of how we want Cookie to behave. And it's a wonderful balance between training time and play time, and both are really important to puppies. One of the things that I did for the first time is I actually employed a personal trainer. Her name is Pam. She's with PetSmart. She's one of the PetSmart trainers. However, she has the additional qualification of having spent 3 years training with a service dog organization up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So she has service dog training skills and certifications. In addition to that, we also take Cookie Bear to Ohana, my daughter's therapists. Her therapist is an amazing woman, and the thing with anxiety is that what the average person thinks an anxiety dog should do is not necessarily the reality of what a service anxiety dog does. So the best person to determine the effectiveness of the dog ultimately is my daughter, and for documentations, it's her therapist. So Cookie Bear has been going to therapy sessions with us since the time he was 5 months old. So Cookie Bear is currently a year and 2 months old at this time. And he does go to school with my daughter. In the link below, in the comments below, I'll have a link. We adhere to the IAADP standards. In addition to that, we have long checklists of environments, the tasks he has to do, as well as skill sets. So we go through all of this on a regular basis, and working with the pet trainer, PetSmart trainer, Pam, to make sure that Cookie Bear has it nailed. 1 year old is really young for a service dog, and I generally wouldn't recommend a dog so young to actually be out there working the way Cookie Bear is, except Cookie Bear is amazing. Like, he just picked up on it just like that, and he gets quite stressed out when he's not with her. He wants to be there, and he wants to do the work. That's where he likes to be. So we got him his public access test done, and he passed it. He's got his environmental skill sets down, and he's got his tasks down for her. So he's at school with her right now. But the purpose of these videos is for the state of Delaware, the Department of Education, in order to demonstrate without question that Cookie Bear has the tasks and the skills that are required of a service dog. Thank you for your time, and I think that's probably enough talking for this video. And I wish everybody the best of luck in their endeavors.